Namaste. How's it going? The distance between the nose and the back of the nasal cavity is probably 3 times deeper than the distance between the nose and the top of the nasal cavity. And this principle is important in understanding our breathing patterns or behaviors, as well as in maximizing our respiratory capacity, not just in the practice of asana, pranayama, or meditation, but also in the promotion of our general health and wellness. And I will relate this to the Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay. Generally, our breath is shallow. That's common. Probably the way you breathe is you suck the breath upwards, because that's actually easier to perform. And just using the walls of the nostrils and collecting the breath up. Good. However, once you discovered how to breathe using the back of the nasal cavity, you're going to experience a much profound, deeper way of breathing. And then the difference is right away very obvious. The sound itself, when you just draw the breath upwards using the walls of the nostrils, it's airy. And the sensation is restricting. Yeah, like there's still some more potential, but because the space is lacking, you can't breathe to your full maximum. Whereas, if you use the awareness and then also the muscles of the throat and the back of the mouth in drawing the breath up, like instead of sending the breath up to the bridge of the nose, move the breath towards the back. Good. So because the space there is so open and deep, the breath can easily descend down to the lungs instead of bringing the breath up. Of course, as I've mentioned, the energy is rising. Yes, we send the breath up, but not in a literal sense. We send the breath up, the sensation of it. So when you breathe to the back of your nasal cavity, still the sensation is rising. But it's coming from the inside and not coming from the superficial anatomical compartment or anatomical element of the nasal pathway. It's different. Whereas if you breathe deeply using the back of the nasal cavity and the muscles of the throat and the rear of the mouth, it's like your inner body lifts the sensation up. And there's actually no sensation here. It's predominantly the back of the nose. And actually that is Ujjayi Pranayama. So Ujjayi Pranayama